Hey there, it's Clumpkin. I hope you're having a great day so far. Today's video is about something that I don't think I've talked about before, and it's really a topic that I think I've been waiting to do. I just haven't been as experienced to do it, and that is love. And I think I'm coming up on almost a year um, of being in a relationship with my girlfriend, and I think I'm okay enough to talk about this, but I also recognize that I'm not nearly as experienced with this kind of thing as some other people. Um, so take everything I say with, I guess, a grain of salt. But this is mostly coming from my experience and what I've learned and what I've heard from other people. Um, Love is one of the most powerful emotions and feelings in, I think, just life. Um, it is what drives us, and it is also what kills us. It's what gets us up in the morning, and it's the reason why we feel so shitty sometimes. Um, I think love is a beautiful thing, and as somebody who used to be so snarky about it, I guess I don't know if that's the right word, but just so kind of envious of that because I never had it until I was almost 18. Like I'd scoff at Valentine's Day. I did get to a point where I was like healthier and like I was like, yeah, it's okay for people to love each other. Um, but yeah, it was something that only really the idea of romantic love at least was really only something that brought me discomfort and pain until I had it in the way of or through my girlfriend. Um, and I think it's one of the most amazing things in the world, and it's what gets me up in the morning. It's what makes me want to be a better person. It's what gives me hope for my future. It's what does everything, really. Um, and it's really something I don't see myself living without anymore. Um, there's this one quote from one of my favorite movies of the whole world, in Intergalactic by Kid Cudi, and uh, the quote is, and I might not be exact with it, but love is the easiest thing in the world when it happens on accident, but it doesn't get real until you do it on purpose. And I found out I'd watched that movie in like 2021 when it came out, and I didn't get it. Um, but going through the process of building a relationship and figuring these things out, I get it. Um, I'm a believer. I don't even know if it's a belief. It could be everybody, but I am a believer that love is a choice. Um, it's so easy. Everybody talks about the honeymoon phase of a relationship, right? Where everything's just so easy, right? And that, um, everything's peachy, everything's sunny, everything's great. Um, and then eventually, most people I hear a lot go through this phase of like boredom, right? And uncertainty. And that's the point where they're talking about doing it on purpose, right? Love starts to become a choice. Um, and I think if you really do love somebody, it's an easy choice, right? It's not like an equal 50-50. Do I do this? Do I do not? Right? It's an easy choice, right? Um, and I think I think it's accurate. I like to think that um, that's how it is. I feel like I choose to love, but not in the sense of like will I, won't I? but more in like the, I guess in the way of like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just something that we all have free will, right? Hopefully. And it's just one of those things where it's like it's just a subconscious choice, I think. I'm not like thinking in my head every day, do I still love this person or don't I? It's like it's like it's like choosing to be excited about something. And I choose to continue to love, and I choose to not give up on it. And for I choose to fight for it, and I choose to just keep doing it. Um and I love it. I do. I think, gosh, I um yeah, it's it's such a weird emotion, right? Because it's love, right? It's supposed to be happy and it's supposed to be amazing. But it's also, you ever heard the phrase to grieve is to feel the love. Something like to grieve is to feel the love that is still built up, right? So like when my dog died, I grieved for so long, right? And I still kind of do. And it's just because of all that love that I had for my dog, and it's just kind of coming out, and it's being used in a different way. Something sort of like that is happening where um, because college has started now, my girlfriend and I have are farther apart from each other in distance, and it's really hard. And it might only be 2 hours. It might only be 2 hours. Um, but it's still it's still hard because of that love. It's difficult because of that love, but it's also easy because of that love, right? It makes me not, because of that love, it makes me not want to give up. It makes me want to keep going so I can live another day being with her because I can't imagine life without her anymore. It makes me so hopeful and feel so amazing. And I'm while it's almost like I'm grieving her loss, even though she's still here and she's only 2 hours away, it just it means I'm full of love. And I don't know. This stuff is beautiful, twin. This stuff is beautiful, and it's difficult and it's complex. And I've only been in this shit for a year, right? um, and it's just it's the most wonderful thing in the world, and it's also so difficult. Um, but it's also so easy. It's like a paradox. It's such a fucking paradox, right? Um, but I think that's what makes it neat. I think the fact that it's so contradicting of itself is also what makes it so interesting, and it's what makes it so human and so beautiful, is that it's everything and nothing all at once. Um, and yeah, love is such a silly thing, and but it's also such an amazing thing, and it'll make you do crazy things, right? As some people say. You know, love makes me want to wear a Fortnite skin that reminds me of my girlfriend because of the disco aesthetic, and she loves disco, right? Like, um, it's just, yeah. There's another quote from the movie Intergalactic, that I really like, and I think it's the more memorable one of the two. At least from my perspective, it's what I see people quoting the most, and it's love is a motherfucker. It'll find us all, it'll hurt us all, but god damn it, it's the only thing that'll save us all. I hope any of this made sense. I hope any of this was understandable. I hope this wasn't a lame video. Um, and yeah, I appreciate you watching through the whole way through if you did. And um, thank you. I really appreciate it. So, with that being said, don't forget to tell somebody you love them. And I'll catch you all next week. See ya.